Hi, salam, and welcome to our Arabic lessons in Salman Tutors. Today we're gonna talk about a very interesting subject in Arabic language, the Al-Hamza. Al-Hamza is a stress sound follow the vowels letters in Arabic. All languages use a stress to produce the correct sound and to explain the right purpose of a single word or a sentence. We pronounce Hamza in two ways: a strong stress and a weak stress. As we said, it follows the Y, Waw, and Alif and Ya. That is the vowels in Arabic. We call it أحرف العلة. أحرف العلة in Arabic follows by the Al-Hamza. And Al-Hamza, we write it in two ways. And we call it in two ways. We adding more energy to our sound system, pronunciation system, in order to say Al-Hamza, to express Al-Hamza. The strong one, we call it قطع, cut, يعني stress. More, we use extra energy to produce the sound. مثل أكمل أو أكمل أو أغير أو إمام أكمل continue, أغير change, Imam the person who lead the prayers in a mosque. And we move on to the second shape of Al-Hamza. We call it Hamzat al-Wasl. Hamzat al-Wasl. We talk about Hamzat al-Qata'. That means the stress and strong stress. Hamzat al-Qata', which is comes in the beginning of a word, and we write it up, as you can see on the board. We write it up of the Alif, Akmala, أو أمجد. That's the movements, we call it Al-Haraka, the signal that show us how to produce the sound, the Arabic letters in Arabic. That means we produce a very short alif in the beginning of the word akmala, and we write it up of the alif akmala, and we move on to the second أغير in the first one we said and in the second one we said at the third one imam. That is the Hamzat al-Qata'. Hamzat al-Qata', strong stress, strong stress. We use extra energy, loudness, and accent stress on your voice system. E. And The second one is Hamzat al-Wasl. Hamzat al-Wasl, it's we pronounce it in the beginning, and we don't say it as a strong one, as in اقرأ, as I wrote in the board, أو استعمال أو استغفار أو استلام. So the most important space that Al-Hamza came is in the beginning of a word, of Arabic word. And we talk about the Hamzat al-Qata' and al-Wasl on more details on our next lessons, because it's a very important, and most of, a lot of Arabic speakers cannot divide between how to write al-Hamza and how to define al-Hamza. That is the subject. That subject is very long. It takes time, but in this stage of learning Arabic, you have to know that there are two of kind of Hamza, and the Hamza exist in the Arabic language, and we write it like that, as a top of Ain. Ain, if you can remember how we write Ain, it's like the top of it, the head of Ain, and that's it. The Hamza, al-Hamza, it's a kind of stress on the Arabic language, as all the language, in all languages we use the stress to express the purpose of a word, and to define the word from the other. Sometime in English we say import and we say import. That a divide between a verb and a noun, and convert and subject and present and permit. That is the way we use the stress in a very a lot of languages, in Danish, for example, in English, in other Western languages, European languages. We use the stress to express the purpose of a word or a sentence. That's all for today, and thank you very much. Don't forget to make a subscribe and like if you like this videos. Thank you very much, and stay with us.